Friends, hi, hello, how are you? Welcome back to the Curvy E Chronicles. My name is Courtney, and I am so glad you found your way to my little corner of the internet. Today, we are budgeting our week 2 October paycheck. So let's dive in. All right, friends, let's dive into this. I have no idea where I'm at. There we are. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's zoom in and get to work. So, income. This is going to be October 12th, right? Something like that. We are at 1511.72. Oh yeah. 1511.72. Fabulous. Let's jump down here to bills first and foremost. We have nothing crazy to talk about right now. Okay. First and foremost, my tiny human is being extremely needy today. And secondly, the one tiny human, because the other tiny human is at school. Secondly, for some reason, the flies in my house, we live in an old farmhouse, it happens, but I'm like, damn, where did y'all come from? Anyway, so bills, we are in our month ahead, and that is going to be the usual $525 that we did up. I think I upped it the first part of September to cover increase in our car insurance went up by like $20 a month, which sucks. And then to prepare for a power bill, because our power bill obviously will go up. So next up, we have health and welfare. So, all right, this might have a lot of cuts in it, and I'm sorry. So, health and welfare. I know I've explained this a little bit. So my husband is working at a different job and a different union, and that union, their amount that they set aside each hour for his health and welfare, that's part of his package, is $3 less an hour than where his home union is. So in order to make sure that we still have our health insurance and our dental insurance, his company thankfully is supplementing that and giving him a per diem. But that means we then have to set aside money each week to make sure we can cover the discrepancy. So based on my husband's math, which Lord bless him, let's hope he's right, we need to do $75 a week to make sure that we have enough set aside. So yay, so fun, just what I wanted. Not really. So anyway, yeah, H&W is our health and welfare. Make sure that we can keep our health insurance. Fun times. All right, next up, we are going to go into our other debts. So we have our STCU credit card. We are doing $150 per usual. And then we have our city card. We're going to stick to the $200. That seems to be working out right now. We might adjust that accordingly later, but right now that's what we're going to stick to. Then we have our Lesh Wab, which I am working very diligently to get paid off by the end of the year. So we had about $500 left on it. I am trying, hopefully I can get it paid off before the end of the year. But for right now, we're just going to try and put about $50 a week towards it to get it paid off. So that is all for this section. So let's total it and then see what else we have to play with. So we have 506.72. And I was going to use my green pen, but I want to use my Erica pen more. So, all right, 506.72 to go into everything else. So let's dive into our cash envelopes now. Let me adjust you. Scoochie. Whoa. Okay. So this week we have nothing going on, which is fabulous. Nothing that requires any sort of additional expenses. So we have, let's see here, groceries, and we have Cody's spending money. And that's it, literally. And I'm going to keep doing $75 for groceries this week. I've had rollover each week, which is nice. So I'm going to try and keep getting rollover. And then Cody is going to get his $30. So total on that is going to be 105. So that's going to leave us a 401. And we all know if you're new around here, I don't mess with the change. The change just stays in our account to slowly but surely build our buffer. So we have 401 for sinking funds and savings. So great news, super exciting, great news. We filled our propane tank, and guys, I saved enough to cover, and we still have some left over. So our overall propane bill was like 550 something. So I'm just gonna round it up to 560. And this week, just so we can put some funds in a couple other places, propane is just gonna get $10. So let's do our savings really quick. So we have our car maintenance. I'm going to speed you through while I write all this out. Now that that's all written out, let me zoom you out just a smidge here. There we go. Okay. My needy assistant would like his pop corners open. Hold on. Hand him here. 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 Okay. So back to savings really quick. So propane, we're just going to put 10 into this week just so we can put some other money elsewhere. That's just for some fun things. Car maintenance. So my husband had a coolant leak in his pickup. He was able to thankfully fix it for fairly inexpensive. So we are still going to put $30 in here. But it ended up being about 80, I think it was like 80 or $85 to fix everything. So, 30 we're going to still kind of try and keep it at 30 and just trying to build that buffer up, but I'm really grateful it was not that expensive, because the other thing is we need to fix the AC in his pickup, and though he's told me multiple times what it is that he needs to fix it, I don't remember. We're also going to put 25 into hunting and fishing. It is hunting season currently, so I know last time I said we were probably going to keep stuffing it. I don't know yet. I haven't gotten that far. We're going to see. That one's a play by ear. We'll see. And then this week for preschool, we are stuffing $60. Okay, so let's add that up, and then we're going to see what we've got left to stick into our sinking funds. Okay, so we have 276 of wiggle room up here. So I did do some changes. So I was initially, when I kind of played with the numbers for this budget, I was still going to keep shoving $50 into here because I didn't think we'd saved enough to cover that. Knowing that we did, next week we'll go back to the usual 50 because I'm going to keep pumping that up because we're going to obviously have to fill it over the winter. No telling how rough the winter is going to be around here. Rumor has it it's not going to be good. So anyway, we're going to put some money elsewhere in the meantime, just for some funsies. Okay, so family fun is just going to get $5. We don't have anything planned, especially right now, because we might use some of it come the holidays and wintertime, but for right now, we're just keeping it pretty simple, the usual $5. Clothing, also $5. After the consignment sale, the kids don't really need anything, so I was able to get all their snow stuff, which I feel good about. Date night is getting $5. I did come to a consensus finally that once I get it to 150, I'm going to stop stuffing it and we'll put the money elsewhere. But for right now, we're not quite to 150. Pets, we have upped this to $30 because dog food's expensive, cat food's expensive, and chicken food's expensive. So chickens. So right now we are saving for a water heater, which I think we have plenty because I'm pretty sure coming up soon they're going to start to run things on sale. So, chickens are just going to get $10, just because. And then garden is also going to get $10. I'm really trying to get that padded up so we are good to go for next year because I know we're going to need probably one more new hose next year, and then also maybe 1 or 2 new sprinklers along with anything else we want to do. Gifts, I have it as 5, but I think we're going to do 10 in that one. Just so that I have enough to buy the gift bag, because I'm going to need a big gift bag for my friend's baby shower, and then a card, and then also my niece's birthday. That is coming up in December. And then beyond that, I think we're good. Yeah, I don't have anything else. Okay, anniversary. It's just gonna get 5. This is saving it for our anniversary next year, just so that I'm not having to shovel a ton of money towards it come that time next year. That's what I had to do this year, but that's anything I'm learning through this budgeting system, is that the little bits over a long period of time really does add up. The way the budget shook out, and the world's getting $6 today. What? I know, crazy. I know. Okay, then our mini challenge. This is to finish it off. We are going to stick $20 in there, which is super duper exciting. Challenges. If we're going to come back to that, because we're going to see how much we have left when it's all said and done. Nails is going to get 25. This is to pad it up for not only my next appointment, which is next week, but also for we are going, and when we go on Claire's, or the day before Claire's birthday, when we go, we are going to both get our nails done because she wants to get her nails painted too. So that's going to be part of her treat. Girls' night out. So if you watched my bonus cash stuffing on Friday, I did put some money in here for a mom's night out. I joined a mom's group, and we are doing like a mom's night out on Sunday. Actually, probably while you're watching this, I will be at a girls' night out. I did put some money in there, but I do want to put another $10 in there just to make sure I have enough. Hair. So you might be thinking, Courtney, you're doubling up. You're right, I am. So we did finish the 80s challenge from Budget with Mama Bear. So that's going to give us, with finishing this and this, that's going to give us 280. I figure since I've got a little wiggle room this week, we're going to put an extra $20 in there to give us a solid 300 for our hair appointments. And after this week, that means our hair appointments are fully funded, which I feel amazing about. So next up, we have holidays. And holidays are going to get, I think we're going to keep it at 50. We've been doing pretty good with that. So we're going to keep it at 50. So let's add all this up and see what we have left to play with for challenges. So remember that we have 276 total that can go into this. So once we add all this up, whatever's left from that 276 will go into our challenges. So we have, okay, so that is 211. So minus 276. $65 to challenges. So let's put that in. That's exciting. Our next savings challenge Sunday, which is coming up very fast, very quickly, is going to be amazing. Amazeballs. All right, where did my orange pen go? There it is. So that means our total here is 276, and that means we had 125 left. And that means down here we have 72 cents, which is exactly what we should have. So let's real quick fill in this final totals. And for anyone asking, this budget planner is on Amazon. It is from Celisa over at Beautifully Me and You. It should be linked down in my description box below. So check that out if you are curious. All right, so our numbers add up. Our math is mathing. So now I'm going to speed you through our cash breakdown, and I will get our sticky note, and we will get that ready to go to the bank. Alrighty, so the math adds up. Everything looks good. We are doing a cash stuffing of cash total of 381, and then obviously we'll have another 125 in that with my online accounts. But I am going to take this to the bank. Actually, when I go to pick Claire up from preschool, normally I try to have this done ahead of time, but last night there was no possibility of even filming. They were wild animals. So I'm going to go pick this up from the bank when I go to pick her up, and then we will film our cash stuffing, which you will see on Thursday. And yeah, without any other things going on, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. No, I just did that all at bass backwards. Like that. There we go. We're going to take this to the bank. Ooh, toddler's on one. Baby brother is on one today. So that concludes today's budget with me. I hope you guys did enjoy. We are on a journey to become debt free eventually, but right now we are working on consistency and surviving the rest of the year, and hopefully for me, surviving the rest of the day with the wild animal. So without further ado, I appreciate you guys being here. I will see you in the next one. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all the things. And until next time, remember to spread kindness like glitter. Bye, guys.